Good morning. It's G Butterfly, and I'm coming to you live from the parking lot like I always do. Well, I saw another little story over there on TikTok, and I said, you know what? Let me ask all the people out there in social media land, what you think about this scenario? Well, there was a young man who asked a young lady out on a date, and for whatever reason, because it wasn't determined why, he was about 20 minutes late to the date. So she felt like because he was late to the date, she was going to order her kids some food to go. So she ordered steak and potatoes and different things to go for her children. And he was like, no, I'm not paying for that. And she was like, yes, you are. You took me out on a date, so you buying food for my kids. And he was like, I'm not paying for that. I'm paying for our date. That's it. He got up. She placed the order. He got up, went to the back, found the manager, found the waitress. He was like, hey, don't put that on my ticket. I'm only paying for what we order here at the restaurant. I'm not paying for anything else. If you decide to bring this food out to her, she's going to have to pay for it for her children. I'm not doing it. And so the manager, you can tell she was trying to get him from in the back where they were cooking because, I guess, sanitation and all those things. He wasn't supposed to be back there. But he said, hey, I'm not paying for it. So let me know, what would you do? Number one, if you went on a date and you were sitting there and the gentleman didn't come for 20 minutes, he was late. Would you have waited 20 minutes for someone to show up for a date? Would you have felt you were within your right to order food for your kids to go because he was late? And if you were late as the gentleman, would you have paid for the date and said, you know what, because of the inconvenience of me being late, I'm going to buy your kids some food? What do you think each person should have done in this situation? Now, me, I thought the lady was wrong. That's just my opinion. If the gentleman was taking her out to eat, she shouldn't have felt it was necessary for him to buy her children some food to go home. That's just what I think. I believe that it was her responsibility to make sure her children were well fed and well taken care of before she left to go on her date with him. And it shouldn't have been an expectation that he provide food for her children. And obviously this was like a first date, or I'm assuming because they met wherever they were going. But I just didn't think it was his responsibility to buy her children food because he was late. So there was a lot of different layers to this that we really don't know. But this is just based on what we saw online. Let me know in the comments. Who was right? Who was wrong? What would you have done? All right, this is G Butterfly coming to you live from the parking lot.